Hey buddy, Brick Baron's back, man, and I am really excited about today's set because I think it's a really great set for value and for what it represents, and that is the Batman Rescue from Ra's al Ghul. This is a $30 retail set, only 257 parts. However, you get 4 exclusive minifigures, and you get Batman that you've never seen before in a desert outfit, and arguably his most powerful villain in Ra's al Ghul. Very excited about the set. Love it. Speaking of Ra's al Ghul, let's talk about him for a second. Now, if you don't know from the comic books from years ago when I was reading them, Ra's al Ghul was, in my opinion, probably Batman's greatest foe. He was brilliant, a great strategist. He was, he was a cause. He was committed to what he was doing. But unfortunately, that cause kind of put him in conflict with the interests of justice and society. So he's a complicated character. It depends on your viewpoint whether you see him as a hero or a villain. If you believe in his cause, you would see him as a crusader, but unfortunately, for him to succeed, that means humanity has to basically almost not exist. So, we kind of like our humanity. But anyways, he's the greatest villain. Glad to see him in this set. I think it bodes very well for the set in the long term. So, Two-Face Chase, released 2012. This was a $50 set, and I absolutely love this set too. It was a current value of $87. Its parts value are 113, mainly because the minifigures, the Two-Face minifigure, up until this year with the Lego movie being released, they gave us another Two-Face. But before the Lego movie, this Two-Face was the only one we had, and he was reselling a nice clip on the secondary market. So let's take a look at, we're at minus 22% of its parts value for the Two-Face Chase. This is pretty typical. We've been seeing this in a lot of videos. About 3 years at retirement, it's usually in the negatives, and that's okay. But let's see how that bears out as we look forward. So, what about Batman Escape from Ra's al Ghul? Again, I can't say enough about this set. I mean, first of all, the Bat Buggy was a great idea for a new Bat vehicle. Putting him in the desert outfit in a desert environment was a great idea, and Ra's al Ghul was like the perfect guy to be in this set with him. The Palisade doors, the spiral staircasing are all great things. I gush over this thing. What a great value at $30. So the minifigures. The big question with these sets, will minifigures help drive it? Because typically what the minifigures do over the course of time is they help to increase the parts value. And the parts themselves, you get a red 2x4 brick. Well, the price on that doesn't really vary much over the course of time, mostly with inflation, a little bit with supply and demand, etc. But minifigures, especially exclusive ones, have a lot of potential to drive a set's parts value. And I think these minifigures will also do that for this set. Ra's al Ghul is exclusive. We're not going to see him again for a long time. The Desert Batman. Yeah, I know we've had lots of Batman minifigures, but this one's a little unique in a twist because it's the only time we've seen him in a desert outfit. Robin is, well, he's just Robin. And of course, Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I don't think she'll be a mega seller. She won't drive it too much, but it's a nice looking minifigure nonetheless. So clearly, the Batman and Ra's al Ghul will drive this thing. So, that being said, the parts value right now are $49. And this is an average spread because we have a retail price of $30. Not bad. 60 would have been best case scenario, but 50 is closer to 60 than it is to 30, so that's not bad. So what are we looking at? Well, 2 years after retirement, plugging in those numbers, we're probably looking at about a price point of $38, which is a really good sign because that means 2 years after retirement, it's already starting to make a little bit of money. Not all sets do that. This one is going to do that, I guarantee it. So 8 years out, I think you're looking at a minimum. This is probably my worst case prediction. It'd be $49. And I do believe it'll go higher. I don't think it'll go any higher, though, than 60. It's going to be somewhere between $49 and $60 within 8 years. So that depends on what your needs are and how long you want to wait and hold sets. I can't answer that question for you. Only you know the answer to that question. So my final thoughts are pretty straightforward. This is the only Batman set we've really had in a truly desert biome. The Bat Buggy and the building facade are great builds. The minifigures are awesome. However, here's the however part. I bought this set for my collection, not for resale. I could not leave this one in the box. I'll be honest with you. I had to build a little Bat Buggy. So that was it. That's it for me, guys. And as always, I want to thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you later. All right, and bye.